Let's take a look at Emporia Country Club, front nine, hole five. Pretty narrow fairway that gets crazy narrow as you get near the basket. Uh, there are probably at least a couple different approaches here, but the one that really seems to make sense to me after practicing for a bit on this hole is take the turn skip Rive or the glide skip CloudBreaker if you have it. We'll start with the Rive on a forehand. You can get more distance obviously on the backhand. The forehand in a game is typically about 80% of the distance of the backhand, but the backhand brings a lot of OB into play. So with the forehand, we're going to put the middle chevron on this sidewalk right there, about halfway or so up the fairway, and then we're going to just come straight back. Now this isn't going to give you an eagle look. That's the downside, but it's usually majority of the time, vast majority of the time, it's going to be safe. Um, Now here I actually have a potential eagle look if I wanted to run it, and it is kind of safe to run it. You've got some area behind the basket, but if you dink off the basket and go right to the sidewalk, you'll probably find OB. But I'll show you. I would run it with the accurate windbreak musket if I was going to do anything. Put the top chevron just to the left of the basket and then go full send. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That dink off the basket almost went OB, and it was too low because it's an uphill run too. So very challenging eagle. And to get eagle, you really need to be over here on the left side where you can get a much better look at the basket. But as you get over here, you also get very close to the OB line. So again, I think the best play is turn skip on a forehand. Let's try it one more time at the Rive. This is a 3-wind out of the right, so I think I'll give it a little bit of hyzer, maybe half a disc even or so. Let's try that. I'm going to fight that wind a little bit. And that's good. I mean, to me, in the center of the fairway, that's a good day. So 260, yeah, you got some options. You really can't run this, so probably just gonna lay out with the accurate windbreak fuse. Nice straight disc and shouldn't get in any trouble. Yeah, got easy putt for the birdie. Again, I think eagle is going to be kind of rare here. Not that you can't do it, but I think particularly in the tournament, I think birdie will be fine here again. So let's take a look at, if you have it, the glide skip CloudBreaker. This should be this wind. Let's just try straight back with this wind. See how this looks. Pretty much same thing. Like I say, it's very close to the turn skip, so it's going to be right in the middle of the fairway. And again, I'd probably take the fuse, or you could lay it with a forehand musket also. That's about 300 feet. So if you wanted to get around to the left side here, easy look at the basket for birdie. We'll do one more time with the CloudBreaker on the forehand. And pretty much same place again. So yeah, and that's fine. Like I say, I'm going to use the Warship this time with a forehand. See how this looks. pretty much the same thing. 46 feet to the birdie. So for my money, that is the play. The forehand with some sort of turn skip, whatever you got in the bag. All right, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something, and we'll see you around the valley.